What is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I already know a few of you guys are upset just by the title and thumbnail of this video, and I'm sorry I couldn't go through with stancing out the Accord. Alma and I, we brainstormed, we figured it probably wasn't the best thing to do financially. It was probably a bad idea because we're just gonna be losing a lot of money on it, and personally I wasn't passionate about that idea anyways. I wanted to do it just for the memes and for the gags, but as time got closer and I was thinking about it more and more, I was like, oh, waste money on that or waste money on this. Alright, I gotta be careful because right over here off frame is the McLaren with the new wrap, which you haven't seen yet. I think you guys will see it tomorrow, but yes, guys, I traded in, or as I should say, Alma and I traded in the 2018 Accord for a 2018 WRX STI. So this is our new daily, and before you guys say, be careful, Drew, they explode, well, I figured they might, so I bought the warranty for it too. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of this car. I'm going to absolutely abuse this poor STI. Like, I am going to beat the living shit out of it. But that's just to see where its limits are. We're going to be building this eventually, not going super crazy. Again, I gotta be careful with the camera angles because right over there is the McLaren, but I don't know why I said it like that either. But yeah, this is the new channel project car. The Civic should be running as soon as possible. I'll give you guys an update on that in a second. But yes, this is the new car, and hopefully I'm making some of you guys happy. Personally, I never really thought I would own an STI or even like a Subaru or anything like that. I never really just planned on it. I always kind of took them as just like problems, you know. They're just problems every day of the week, just a problem. That's all I've ever heard about them, is their problems. But I was doing research on them. One of my buddies, I don't know if I can say his name or anything like that, but he plays baseball, cool guy. He has one that is like built and stuff, or upgraded, and it makes 450 wheel, which is cool on E85. Very clean car. I'll throw in some photos of it right here. But that was one of the reasons where I was like, you know what? He's not having issues with it. He loves his car. He drives it a lot. So why not? Why not take a gamble on it and just get this? And at the very least, if I don't like it, then I go and get something else, you know, whatever. We just trade it in and go get it. The next best thing. Now, it was between the Subaru WRX STI. Sorry, the lighting might not be the best because the sun is setting behind us, but it was between that and an Evo 10, and Alma really wanted the Evo 10. I kind of wanted the STI. I test drove both. There wasn't really any good Evo 10s around me, so we kind of just gravitated towards the STIs because they were just more affordable and they just came in better condition overall. It just seemed like a better car. The interior was better, it seemed to drive real nice, and it was just way more taken care of. So we went and got this one right here from CarMax. The guy down there helped us out and made it a super easy process. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I'll be throwing his name on screen right here. Did an amazing job making the process very streamlined. But yes, very cool car, super happy. Let me show you guys a little bit about it. So first things I want to say is I'm not going super crazy with this car. The plan is to still keep it dailyable, so I don't plan on changing it too much. The interior, I don't know if you guys have seen STI's interiors, but very nice. It's got some really nice Recaros inside, some like suede or Alcantara leather, very nice. I went and test drove another one that had an Alcantara steering wheel, so I might be looking into getting one of those very soon. I don't really want to get the cheesy carbon fiber ones. I'd rather just get a nice Alcantara steering wheel. Very nice. 6-speed manual, of course, wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, I know they're scary, but it has weather guards. It's traumatizing. I know, I never thought I'd ever own a car with these, but you know what, I'll leave them on. I'll see what the hype's all about, and we'll go into the back seat now. It is locked. The back seat surprisingly has pretty decent room. I can climb in, and I think this is where I was driving it, and I can fit. So if there's a 6-foot guy driving, I can fit in the back seat if I sit up normally with good few inch gap right here. I'm pretty comfortable. Decent visibility and everything all around, as you would expect in a rally car, I guess, if you dare call this one. Also has some suede or Alcantara with the red stitching on the doors for the rear, so the rear seat people also get some nice luxurious things that normal WRX owners probably don't have. It of course has the STI wing, and the previous owner did a muffler delete on it. It doesn't sound half bad. I'll go ahead and start it up again. You guys probably heard it in the intro. Sounds pretty good. It could probably sound a little bit better, but it sounds good. For what I was expecting stock, it sounds good. So I like that. They actually did a surprising good job underneath, making sure that it didn't look like a hack job for the exhaust. So I'll leave it for a while and then we'll put on something better. I don't know what's out there at the moment, so we'll have to see. I also know aftermarket support, thanks to Cobb, is kind of an ass right now. So we are going to wait before we start like diving deep into the motor and doing anything cool like that. So for now, we're gonna focus on just some of the easier stuff to do. I'll hit up ESR. We'll see what they want to toss on this bad boy right here. Thinking either bronze, obviously, or a nice silver would look great. We'll get that all squared away, maybe lower it a bit. I don't know what else you guys think I should do at the moment. I don't really have too many ideas, but well, you know, I'm always open to suggestions. And no, I will not be putting on the fucking cheesy third brake light. I don't know, I'll put something else. I'll figure out what else they have, but I am not putting that stupid square brake light. I hate that shit so much. Ain't gonna do that. Underneath the hood, we have a bone stock 2.5 liter boxer. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a fucking headache to work on, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun cussing and thinking of new cuss words while working on this bad boy. My boy Eric pointed out that there was probably some stuff done to it. This looks like someone mounted some shit here. These fuel lines look awfully shiny and awfully new, so maybe it was on flex before, I'm not sure, but it has had a couple previous owners, so someone did some fun stuff to it, but it still runs solid. It only has 50,000 miles on it, so we got a winner. All right, enough rambling about the car. Let's go drive it. I'm thinking we'll go cruising it right now, and let's take it to a canyon tonight and see how it does. I kind of want to compare it to the McLaren. I know that obviously they're on different levels and stuff, but I'm curious how good this car can do. I think a nicer set of tires would completely change it, but let's see how it is right out of the box. I've driven one WRX in the past. My good old friend, the man who needs no introduction, No Lift Shift, he actually had one. He had a older WRX. It wasn't an STI, but it was still the 2.5 because I guess they came with 2.5s or some shit. I don't know. It was fun. I drove it once and I remember thinking, wow, like this is actually kind of fun. Like that was the only time. After that, didn't care about him. He sold it, got a Mustang, made the right choice, and now we're back to square one, eh, tweet? This one is way newer than the one that he had, and it kind of reflects that. The interior is way nicer. The exterior, in my opinion, is way nicer. His was a Hawkeye. It just feels like a way better car. It's way more fun to drive than the Accord, obviously. I don't want to sound like I'm fucking stating the obvious, but yeah, I mean, Accord versus this, I'm taking this all day of the week. Now, I know I've talked shit about WRXs in the past. Usually it's in my roasts. I mean, I roast every car, so I wouldn't really take that all too seriously. But we'll see. If this thing's a piece of shit and it fucking blows up, then I'll make sure to let you guys know. But let's go ahead and get like a little baby pull in a second. I really want to see what it does in the canyon. But the freeway's a little crowded, as you guys can see on the 360 camera. It's a bit crowded. I like this car too because you don't got to downshift really. Like it's got torque in kind of all gears. I could stay in 6 and just kind of ease onto it, and we're moving pretty good. Like it goes. So the exhaust note with the garage muffler delete doesn't sound half bad. It's not drony in here. It's way better than other muffler deletes that I've heard, aka Alma's old 3-valve here. Hers sounded great on wide open throttle. Anything else was just a lot of noise, so sorry to say. All right, let's get a little pull. I'm gonna turn off AC to make sure we get all 290 horsepower. We'll do a third gear. I mean, we're moving. Yeah, I mean, it's not meant for a straight line. It's just not. At low gears, it really shines because it just kind of just goes. Like in first and second, feels like a completely different monster than third and fourth. Like, it probably didn't look like we were moving all that much, but it was crawling along pretty good. It was a pretty good acceleration. Is it faster than a 3-valve Mustang? I'd probably say yeah. I think this is faster than a 3-valve Mustang. I think it'd be close. Fuck, if only we had your 3-valve. That'd be good.
I think it's a little faster.
It feels a little faster. It feels way more responsive, and it's way more pleasant to drive than the 3-valve. So I think this is a solid upgrade from that, and obviously a solid upgrade from the Accord. My criteria when looking for a new car, almost in mine criteria, was practicality, fun, fuel efficiency. Gas prices in SoCal right now, it's like $6.90 for an N91. So we're not looking forward to that, but at least we'll have some fun wasting our money. We can maybe slow down and do one more pull, and then we'll go to the canyon later tonight and really see what it can do. There's not really a point in going fast and doing pulls in this. It's not meant for it, you know? I can imagine on E85 making like 400 wheel. This thing would probably fucking move.
I think we're moving.
I mean, we're moving pretty good right now. I ran out all of fifth right there, pretty much. I mean, I short shifted it a little, but we're moving pretty good. Like, and it's pretty confident inspiring to have an all-wheel drive platform like that can just take it. Like, I can only imagine some sick-ass ESRs, some great Toyo tires, and this thing will be a beast. Like an actual beast. What is that? Is that a turbo? A little Porsche turbo right there. Look at that. That's cool. Got a cage and everything. It's pretty sick. This thing's pretty fun. I redact everything I've said negative about these. Until the day it blows up, I will say this is a good car. That day will come. I'm going to blow this car up. All right, Mammy, what do you think of our new ride? Is it better than the Accord? Is it worse than the Mustang? What is it?
Well, all I wanted was to not fucking drive an automatic, so that's something Brian had. So I am very content.
Okay, and is it more fun than the Mustang? Is it less fun? Does it sound better? Let's hear those thoughts.
Yeah, it feels fast. You just have to barely tap the gas, and it just feels like it's pushing you back. So
Maybe don't hold first gear. I know you're trying to double task.
I know, but I can't do two things at once.
Maybe don't do that with the cop right in front of us. But go on.
Oh, here's my downshifting.
Watch your downshift, everyone. Ooh, all right. That was pretty good. Okay. She's getting used to the clutch and everything, so I'm like, she has to relearn how to downshift. She hasn't driven manual in a minute. She's gonna be posting a lot of this car, probably a lot more of the modding side and stuff when we eventually get to that. I'll probably be posting more of like the abuse side of it. But yeah, it'll be fun. So guys, follow her channel. We're gonna go to the canyon right now. We're gonna get some more footage of some stuff. See you guys there. All right, the entrance to the canyon is right behind me. We got the 360 camera mounted up on the STI. We're gonna take it through. We got a little bit of daylight, so it won't be that many runs, but we're gonna go through there. I wanna just get a feel for how it is, and then I don't know, I'll give you my opinion on it. Let's go. So it's my first time driving it through a canyon. I don't know its limits. I'm gonna go through one time just to see. The downshifts on it are so great. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm trying to really get a feel for the car. As you can hear from Alma giggling, I think I'm doing a good job.
No, you're just ruining it.
Hey, I bought that warranty to abuse this car, you know? I'm gonna drive it the way Subaru intended. I don't like this A-pillar. This A-pillar is really big. I really don't like that A-pillar. Oh God, all-wheel drive is pretty cool. Wrong gear, I should have downshifted earlier. My bad. I hope the 360 camera is doing We're hearing a whining. Oh, you know what? It could be the diffs. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's normal. Subaru guys, when you're driving like this, when you're sending it, do you hear like a whining noise? Because I hear like a whine. I don't know if it's normal. Oh, it could be the alternator. It's... Yeah, I hear it, but I don't think it's anything to be alarmed about. Alright, we made it. Woo! Made it to the top. Alright, I mean, we sent it pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we fucking...
Why don't you fucking drive your cars like that and not drive mine like that?
Our car. Alright, so first time in a canyon with an all-wheel drive car, and it is way more confident, inspiring. I've only ever taken rear-wheel drive cars like my McLaren and my Mustang through a canyon, and the Supra, all of which, besides the McLaren, are bad ideas. The Mustang just isn't made for that. It's made to go straight. The Supra, the way I have it set up, not made for that. It's made to just go straight. This thing handles it like an absolute beast. Like, it was real confident, inspiring. I knew which gear I was in at all times, except for I think this corner right here, up there where I was in the wrong gear. Should have been in second. I was in third, so that I had no power when I got out of the corner. But honestly, super fun. I can only imagine when I have better wheels and tires on it and better brakes, because these are kind of squealing a little bit. But honestly, super fun. First time in a canyon with an all-wheel drive car. Damn, day one already off-road in the Subi, already a rally god, man. Catch me in the off-roads, bro. It was honestly like pretty surprising. Like, I mean, I figured they were good cars and everything, but I mean, like, it's really noticeable. Like, if you get a chance, drive an all-wheel drive car and like send it through a canyon, then the only other one I really want to do through a canyon is like a Porsche, and then I'd like probably be complete with like my canyon dream bucket list of cars, I guess. But the WRX, very surprising, very fun. I can only imagine when I start upgrading it. But yeah, anyways guys, I think this is the perfect time to wrap up the video. There's not much more I can do and show you guys. Very cool car. I hope you guys are excited for the build. I don't know how crazy I'm gonna go yet. Knowing me, it's either going to be nothing or it's going to be balls to the wall everything. I usually don't do stuff halfway or half-assed. So I guess we'll see when we cross that bridge. For now, I'm going to have fun with it, do the simple stuff, and then we'll dive into that motor and have some fun. If you guys are excited, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Let me know what I should do. Comment down below, Subaru guys. I need your guys' input. I don't know shit about these cars, so let me know. Anyways guys, subscribe to see more videos like this one, and until next video, peace.